Of the day, of course, is the passing of NBA star Kobe Bryant. Again, he and his 13-year-old daughter, Gianna, died in a helicopter crash in Calabasas, California today on their way to a travel basketball game. It's hard to put into words the impact Bryant had on the lives of so many athletes. He created the Mamba mentality for how he played, his work ethic. It's what led him to 5 NBA championships. It's a rarity to spend your entire career playing with one team, but he did it. He spent 20 seasons with the Lakers, so you can only imagine the impact he has left on the city of Los Angeles. Here you can see a group of fans gathered in the plaza across Staples Center today, celebrating his life. And to show you just how important Bryant's fans were to him, let's take a listen from his last presser with the Lakers.
I think the fans, the reaction from the fans, the chanting, the support, the encouragement. I mean, I was just really tired. It was just like, there's just no way. I got to continue to push it because, the fan support was tremendous, and I think that's the thing I remember the most.
One of the fans he inspired was star player LeBron James, who, incredibly enough, just last night passed Bryant for third on the NBA all-time scoring list, the Lakers and 76ers game. Here's what James had to say, again, just last night, about the impact Bryant has had on his life.
And as I started playing more ball and I went into high school, the things that he was doing on the floor, I, admired and wanted to be a part of. I went to ABCD camp. And he came and talked to all the kids that was there, and I happened to be one of the kids that was there, and I was just listening. I was just trying to soak everything up I could, And I remember one thing that he said. He was like, if you want to try to be, great at it, or want to be one of the greats, you got to put the work in. There's no substitution to work.
Bryant wasn't just an icon in the NBA. He impacted professional athletes from every sport, including the NFL. Kyle Rudolph tweeting, "I can't pray enough for Vanessa and the Bryant family. Why is life so fragile?" Hashtag RIP Mamba. Torrey Smith saying, "I'm sick. Kobe was different, man. That's part of my childhood gone." Legendary athlete and mindset. In today's Pro Bowl, Green Bay's Zadarius Smith gets a sack, and he rounds up his NFC teammates to do a tribute celebration for Bryant. And then check this out. Neymar made this goal today and paid tribute to Bryant by putting up the number 24 with his hands. None of the NBA games were canceled today, by the way, but by agreement, the Raptors and the Spurs each took a 24-second violation to start their game in honor of Bryant, who, of course, wore the number 24. Again, Bryant is survived by his wife, Vanessa, and 3 other daughters, Natalia, Bianca, and Capri. I'm praying hard for that family. As someone who is close to their dad, I don't know what I would do if anything ever happened to him. Take today as a reminder to tell those close to you how much you love them. You really don't know when the last time could be. That'll do it for sports. We'll be right back.